Question 1. What do you see as the role of the visual arts in society today, particularly in your profession? The role that visual arts today in relation to the music industry plays, in my opinion, is to foster the attraction to an album or a song. The use of visual arts can be found in several mediums, but the most popular being in music videos and album artwork. A really great example of a music video that contains some really fantastic visual artwork would be the song Wake Up by Suicide Silence. As for album artwork, I would suggest looking at the cover for the album Universal Religion Chapter 7 by Armin van Buuren. It has some stunning visuals representing the entire vibe of the album. Mainly, I see the role of visual arts in music as a way to help symbolize and capture the essence of the music in a visual way to help the audience connect to the album on a deeper level. Having the visuals and the audio combine into its own realm is vital to creating a powerful and impactful response in the listener. Question 2. New communications and media technologies make imagery almost instantly available. Do you believe that this is having a positive or negative influence on your field or industry? And provide an example. Edward Cowley. I believe that this type of technology and the advancements that are being made are incredible. This, in turn, can have a positive influence on the music industry. I would assume that being able to make a picture available instantly would require the device to have the ability to download large amounts of data at a time. With the invention of Tidal, there may be hope after all, though. It looks to be the competitor of Spotify with the ability to stream high-fidelity music. In another 10 to 15 years, the industry can only grow, and this will hopefully no longer be an issue. Question 3. What popular images do you see that are frequently repeated throughout your industry? Edward Cowley. When I think about this question, what first comes to mind is that in music, the lyrics as well as the music guide the listener to create the image that the musician or artist wants to convey. It's more about the symbolism and emotion of the music that creates the image rather than a picture. Music is used to capture an idea, emotion, event, etc., and because of that, the popular images or ideas that I have noticed being repeated frequently as of recently are mainly concerned with love on some level, partying, sex, or having confidence in oneself. Most of the music that is popular creates a bad image for the younger generations of listeners who latch on to these icons. We live in a world where, more than ever, we need people to create a positive image and be a role model for the future generations. It's only a matter of time until the music industry goes through another transition phase. History has a way of repeating itself after all. Question 4. Who is one of your favorite visual artists, and/or what is your favorite style of visual art? Edward Cowley. I don't necessarily have a favorite visual artist, but I do have a favorite style of visual art. It hasn't been until the invention of video games that my favorite style of visual art was born. I grew up being a part of the generation that played video games as kids. Of course, we still went outside and had our adventures in the beautiful world that nature has to offer. But we also had the ability to adventure into fantasy worlds that were created by artists at one point on a canvas. This is then translated into a 3D world that can be explored and built upon. Some of the games that are being released today, such as Guild Wars 2 or Destiny, have beautiful graphics and stunning worlds. I believe one day this will be the future of art and music, both in their own respect. For an amazing example, just try out one of the MMORPGs that are around, and you'll find yourself shrouded in a beautiful landscape. Question 5. How has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process? Edward Cowley. The one way that my knowledge of famous artworks has influenced me when I am creating music is that it allows me to imagine a story, idea, or maybe a feeling that I may not have first thought of. If I get to a roadblock in the creative process, I can always look at a piece of art for inspiration. Each work of art tells its own story and has the ability to capture the essence of a moment. If we just allow ourselves to become open to that, we can tap into a world of powerful ideas and emotions. In the picture Island of the Dead by Bakhtin, this classical composer, Sergei Rachmaninoff, heard something. It was the inspiration behind his Opus 27, Isle of the Dead. As a musician, I believe it is important to connect with your audience on the most powerful and emotional level you possibly can. Sometimes looking at the right piece of art can bring out the inspiration I need to create that effect. It has also taught me how to better understand the use of symbolism, and I can apply that knowledge to the writing process as well. Symbolism can take a powerful emotion and turn it into something that resonates with the audience for a lifetime. As an artist, isn't that what we aim for? To create something that makes an impact to our audience? I truly believe so, and I could get very in-depth about this, but I will save that for another day. Thank you for choosing me as your interviewee in your podcast, and I wish you the absolute best of luck with your school and career.